All right, so do a quick review of these some of these sample terms from yesterday. So remember, there's 5 different types of samples. Now these are actually the same 3 scenarios from the previous day, but now we're going to talk about not the study method, but how the samples were selected. So this says a group of mice were sorted into groups by fur color, and 5 mice from each group were put through a physical fitness test. So in this case, since they're sorting them by fur color and then they're taking 5 from each group, this is what we'd call a stratified sample. Stratified is anytime you sort your group by some sort of characteristic and then choose people from each of those groups. Helps kind of diversify your sample. All right, 500 customers from a store's reward program are selected at random and then set a satisfaction survey. So it doesn't give us a ton of information about how they selected them randomly. So really the best thing we can go with here is saying this is probably a cluster sample. You could possibly make the argument that it could maybe be self-selected, but they're choosing the people and they're sending it out like, yeah, the people would have the option to not send it back, I suppose. So I think that might be, you could probably make an argument. But in general here, they just pick 500 out of their people at random. So that'd be kind of just a random draw or what we'd call a cluster sample for the most part. Like I said, some of these you can kind of argue one way or another, which is fine. You'll see that on the quiz. There'll be times where you can give an answer and you give your explanation of why it is. Okay, this one says, Mr. Miller wants to make sure the students think he cares about their opinions on a Monday quiz. He asks the 5 students nearest him for their opinions. So right here, 5 students nearest to him, people in close proximity, people that are easy to ask. This would be a convenient sample. So this is me just asking the people nearby me, seeing what they think about it, as opposed to asking all of my students or a better, more random sample. So that's it. Make sure you know all 5 of these types. So what do we not have on here? We talked about self-selected already a little bit, and then the other one we're missing would be systematic, where you pick a person and then you follow a rule to select the next ones, like every 10th person or whatever like that. So yeah, hopefully you're feeling pretty good on your terms.